That's how good is it? It's legal. Imagine Pablo Escobar scaling something.
These guys in Roville, they're moving honey like they're moving.
Bro, we've got a Tony Montana
fucking cartel, man. It's called a honey cartel. Okay, we don't fuck around.
Motherfuckers dying in the streets. Why did he die, Pablo? Because of honey, man. The honey.
He don't fuck around, man. This guy is busy like a bee, man. Fucking buzzing around.
Yeah, there you go.
Loving life,
yeah,
man.
loving life.
Look at this guy. Fucking got the marketing techniques going, nothing, man.
Mr. Congo.
Yeah. What's up,
back.
G?
He's back on the podcast.
Let's go. Let's get it started. We recording?
We're recording, bro.
Oh, we in.
We in
Like the wind. Let's do it, man.
Deep.
What's up? You know what I'm saying? We got the Mexidonian. We got, Donkeyman Records. We got Honey flying around. We've had ACP on. We've had Beza 2207.
We're going
I'm
crazy,
back for
bro.
another one because I just couldn't stay out of the hot seat.
No.
And I'm just ready to talk to y'all.
You haven't
again.
left, bro.
Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
We're trying to get you to leave and you won't leave.
I'm not going anywhere. Thank you. I'm part of the fucking furniture now, bro.
Fuck
Sorry.
God damn. So we decided to have Congo back. We had him back. You check out the previous episode with 2207.
Yeah.
I've reached out to 2207. He's going to come back as well, separate, like by himself, kind of just delve deeper into the individual, like you.
Yeah.
Because, me personally, I find you fascinating.
Thank you.
You're a very
I find myself
interesting
fascinating
person.
also.
Do you find yourself fascinating?
Yeah, man. You got to. Man. Shit, you got to fuck with yourself. Just like Busta Rhymes said, he was like, well, if you don't fuck with yourself,
absolutely,
then nobody else
will.
You
have to believe in yourself.
Totally. You know what I'm saying? How's my hat with these things? Do I look like a bit of
you're fine, man.
You look good, bro.
I'm good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes, sir.
Yeah. You won't look as bad as
what do we got?
Well, we still got our glasses on.
There's always room for improvement. I'm all right.
There is, yeah. Yeah, man. So, Congo, bro. There's a few questions that I asked 2207 that you didn't get a chance to answer, so I think we'll go over those.
Yeah, cool.
Firstly, we were talking before we started about your moves to Australia.
Yeah.
And you came here 17 years ago, and it was all for some pussy. Did you moved here for your wife, for your missus, or so? What's the story behind Congo infiltrating the shores of Australia?
Yeah, man. Love will make you do wild stuff. You know what I mean? And when you kind of find somebody who matches your algorithm and who can really, understand your stupid jokes.
The love algorithm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like once you do that, then you can kind of move, you can shake a little bit.
Yeah.
So once that occurred, I just shook over in this area of the world, and this is what's brought me here. This is actually what's brought me to this show. So, yeah, man, just been doing that and working on that and making sure that that's tight and taking care of the fam.
Awesome, man.
It's beautiful.
I'm going to make you think quick, yeah?
Yeah.
First thing that comes to your head, what is the biggest difference between Australia and America? I feel like you've lived, half your life there, half your life here.
Nothing.
Nothing?
No, I can't find, this is true, bro. I cannot find that many differences because we speak English over here. You know what I mean? I can see if we spoke a whole nother language. So English is the same. The vibe is kind of the same. You can go to places like Seattle and, in America, and they're kind of like here. So there's not a lot of differences, but people like to find lots of differences. Even like the landscape, for instance. There's some places in Florida you can drive and look out the window, and then there's some places going up towards Sorrento, you drive and look out the window, and it kind of looks Floridian. Similar, You know what I mean? So landscapes aren't aren't very different in many parts of the world. If you look at pictures of Bali and you look at pictures of places, in Senegal near Africa, they look very similar. So for me, there hasn't been a lot of differences.
Okay.
The one thing that I can say is that the pace is a little bit slower out here.
Absolutely. That's
also,
what I noticed when I went to the US.
Yeah, the population is a little bit less out here, so you can find space out here. Whereas,
much space.
And you can find space in America too. But a lot of the times, the energy is just a little bit different. A bit more fast paced over there, a bit more people, in your face. Yeah. Whereas over here, I haven't found a lot of that. You can really kind of separate and distance yourself from the energy sometimes.
The streets are different there.
As in left side of the road, right side of the road, all that kind of stuff? What do you mean?
Just the street scene, like people living out in the suburbs and
culture, like street culture as well.
Culturally, yeah. I mean, it's more.
It's different. It's it's heavier over there. Like it's.
Yeah, look, I think there's pockets of heaviness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's pockets of heaviness where culture is extremely strong. You know, you go into these hoods and the culture is there, et cetera. But also equally, you go into hoods and there's not a lot of culture there. You're like, what the hell's going on over here?
Yeah.
So I think sometimes when you haven't been to a place, you can develop a sense of something because we look at the TV or we look at internet. But if you're there and you're going through some of these hoods, I mean, I've been through Georgia, and you go up through Alabama, up through Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. You know, you start to get up. It's a lot of difference. You know, just like you kind of see here. Not all hoods have that density and that culture in them. But a lot of them do. You know, here you gotta find it. You know, whether it's Aboriginal communities or South Sudanese communities or you know Pakistani communities, you have to kind of go to it. Over there it's a bit more
spread out.
A bit more spread out.
Well, that's definitely true because here in Australia, like especially in Melbourne, you got the suburbs. You know, Springvale. That's notoriously known for a heavy Asian population nowadays.
That's right. Yeah.
Whereas Dandenong is heavy Afghanistan, Sudanese, population.
Yeah. Oakley, heavy Greek.
Heavy Greek. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now, in terms of your music, how long have you been doing that for? Is that something you started over there or here?
No, so I was in a little band actually in America. You know what I mean? Shout out Chrome Heart. So it was like it was a indie punkish, weird avant-garde poetry / heavy metal with my homeboy Matt and his girlfriend Terry. So we kind of started this thing and we were just dabbling and we had a show.
What was your position in there?
I was a singer-songwriter, you know what I mean? And they were like musicians and Terry was more like ambient background vocals, you know? But we used to dress up, man, like silver fucking space glasses. We was like way beyond, you know, and we were doing these shows, but we were real green, you know, like I was green. I know as an artist, I was out there, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I wish I could kind of take what I know now and take it back to Chrome Heart.
We always that.
Yeah. But so that was cool. We had a show probably a couple months before I left. Shout out Barack Amin, my brother. He came to the show, and this was before he started comedy. And he said, "Man, as a consequence of me seeing you up there doing your thing, bro, that really inspired me to move to comedy, or at least into performance." And I thought that was really cool because back then I was green. I didn't really know what I was doing. I forgot my lyrics. I was just up there. But now that's just really kind of molded and shaped. I've been doing music now for about 12 or 13 years out here. Just started off dibbling and dabbling and not really knowing a lot about music structure, but just meeting people because I was DJing and because I'm Mr. Congo. And then what started to happen as I continued to progress was I just started meeting producers and getting beats and rhyming on beats and putting my poetry, because really I'm a poet. So I put my poetry to music, and then from there was just a natural progression into albums, to EPs, to collabs. Now I'm on stage. Now I'm bringing people on stage with me. Now I got a crew, and we're starting to do some really beautiful things in this Melbourne music scene. And then linking in with other crews, TNS events, Breaking Bread, Concrete Jungle, Get Down events. We're breaking in with all these people. Barcada Night, we're breaking in and starting to work together in a much more fantastic way. I just gave a lot of shout outs, by the way. So when y'all on the podcast, shout me out. But go and visit these dudes.
Well, actually, we were talking. That reminds me. This is something that we should actually maybe get in. We'll come back to you. But you were talking about people not reciprocating the good shit that you do for them. In general, like especially with music, something that I find, and you've obviously found that as well, is that you find that when you do something for an artist for free, they always take it and run. And they never really reciprocate.
That's right. And the reciprocation just comes with acknowledgement, sometimes I talk about my ideas to certain artists, and, you know, I might tell them an idea or a way to promote something or something kind of crazy to do that they might not have thought of. And then they go out and do it, and I see them do it, but there's no recognition of who actually told them that idea, who actually said, hey man, try this, et cetera, et cetera. So just, you know, give credit where credit's due. You know, I'm a creative cat, and I love spreading my ideas. I love giving people little gems about the industry and how to do stuff. But sometimes when that's not reciprocated, or at least acknowledged that I actually gave you the bag. You didn't give me the bag, I gave it to you. Like, let people know that. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledge that.
Because it's not more like, of course it's for you know, an us thing or a you thing, but it's also for them as well, because that sticks with people. And so if I'm going to give you free shit and you don't reciprocate in any kind of way, I'm never doing that again to you, bro.
Just some acknowledgement, you know, just a thank you, you know what I mean? Just like, hey guys, this was not my original idea. I mean, I've been to places and I've given somebody an idea, they've done the idea, and I mean, I'm in the place and they're like, yeah, that was my original idea. And I'm like, that's, you full of shit if it was. That was me. I told you that just 10, 15 minutes ago. It's like at work sometimes, you know, when you come up with something real savvy at work and it works,
else gets the credit.
And then somebody's like, yeah, I'm there, and they're all clapping for this person over here. And you like, I just told you that 5 minutes ago. Just give me some acknowledgement, man, about the power that I bring, but more importantly, man, the love that I bring. Because I don't be about no hate shit. You know, I be about, if you on stage, I'm gonna be up there cheering for you the loudest. If you know, I'm gonna always be out the front. Show me a little bit of that back. Somebody came out to one of my shows. They was like, hey, why aren't you famous? I was like, because you don't share my shit. That's why.
That's exactly why.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, I should already be already beyond. And for me, I am, bro. Like, you gotta have an ego. You have to think you the shit. I'm already there, but I just don't have the machine behind me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's investing 10 million in me or whatever it is, but it's coming. And when it comes, everybody can't go. I'm just gonna say that. When I'm about to get the bag, it's showing. People see my glow. When it blows, not everybody can come. You know what I mean? And so it's just about, you know, knowing who fucks with you, knowing who's on your team, you know, chiming in with people. And there's a few people out here who I really, really fuck with. I value as friends in this business. But a lot of people, man, they just here. You know what I mean? They're just here, and they got to reciprocate some of that love that I've been showing to them. Like my shit. I post.
Exactly.
I post stuff. You know what I mean? It takes nothing to you on your phone anyways. Hit a little heart for me, bro. Leave me a little comment. I always leave comments. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I've noticed that, and I love it, bro.
Hey, thank you. I love it. Hell yeah. Fire emoji. Happy face. Love. Like, just do that to let me know that I got you. You see what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I'm posting pretty interesting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just help me help you so that we can help each other jump to the next level. You know? That's all. It's all about love. I wanted to bring that up in the podcast because I feel like people need to hear it. They got to hear it raw.
They don't realize,
they got to hear it raw, and it's got to be the truth and the honesty. Is that, you know, this is a dog eat dog world, and all of us are in it for ourselves. We want to get shows. We want to hopefully try to monetize this shit. We was talking about this earlier. You know, some people say, I said, why you do rap? Oh, I do it for the love. I do it for the money, G. I'm trying to get paid. Sorry. I love it. I do it for the love too. And I'm going to put 1,000%. When you see me in the studio, bro, I will go into the studio and do 6 songs in an hour because I'm ready. I work. I write it all down. I come in. The producer's like, damn, yo, they're like, I charge you for an hour, but you just did 6 songs in an hour because I'm prepared, right? So I do it for the love, but I'm trying to monetize this shit. I'm trying to use my image. I'm trying to use my ideas. I'm trying to use my look.
And there's no shame in saying that.
Rhyme. I'm trying to use my poetry, my acting, my everything to bring in so that I can get paid. You know what I mean? It's about the cheese. Sorry. You know, it's about the fun. But it's also about my family. What am I doing for my kid? The future, man. I'm trying to build.
There's no point doing it if you're not going to get paid, man.
What? I'm trying to say, what you think? Jay-Z in the shit for fun? You think Kanye in the shit for fun? But it's all about the cheese too.
And it's because of the society that we live in. If there wasn't this society that we lived in that was structured where you have to have money.
Well, we need money, but if you're getting paid to have fun, that's a bonus.
We need the money.
There you go.
That's where it's at.
If you can mix it. If
you can get paid to have fun,
fucking no.
Fuck, bro.
That's right.
That should be the goal.
True excitement and true energy through it.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you want to go, and you wake up every morning, you're like, fuck, bro, this is sick.
Yeah.
You know,
well, I was talking about, people, athletes that we see these days who, they might just be playing a game, but they're playing like it's the last game of their lives. That is what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do everything like it's the last time I'm about to do it. I'm trying to bring that fucking fire to Melbourne. I'm trying to bring that fire to South America. I'm trying to bring that fire to America. I'm trying to move to, I'm trying to, UK, what's up? Holla at me. I'm actually trying to be a global artist. I want people to see me, but I also want them to listen to my message of love, of hope. I sometimes live in a utopian world, you know what I'm saying? One where we can get together. I know it's not like that, I'm not dumb, but definitely it's like, well, let's just bring some, shine some light in this motherfucker while we got a chance, if I can.
Agreed. Fuck, man. Do you support Israel or Palestine?
Come on, bro.
I'm just fucking with you.
No, that's okay. It's a great. I think it's a great question, and I think it's a question that people have a right to ask these days. I also think it's a very charged question, because as soon as you answer anything on any platform, whatever little post that we make, bro, it's just that people will take that. They'll take that one small thing and they'll kill you with it, right? So I have to, as an artist, be extremely careful. Just like the last time when you was like Donald Trump and you started talking to me, I was like, who's that? Right. It's like you have to almost be really careful, because I actually want people to view me like they viewed the great artists of the world. They never really knew where they sat on which side of the fence. Because you're neutral then. With neutrality comes many more fans. Does that make sense? As soon as you start to make interesting political, religious,
losing people.
You can fuck it up a little bit. So you have to be extremely careful. You got to be intelligent in this game. With the platform that I'm trying to create, intelligence is key. Moving as one unit is key. Making sure that you are tapping into positivity and love is key. And anything outside of that, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? So we got to move straight and not move with these leanings either way. Move straight.
I like it.
And always be beautiful. Sorry, bro.
I'll tell you what I think about Palestine and Israel. Anyone with a gun creates a victim.
Agree.
Got you.
That's all I can say, man. There's victims on both sides.
That's my thing. It's not
there's
about
culprits on both sides. There's aggressors from both sides, and there's victims from both sides. And there's mothers crying for their children on either side.
Man.
And no one's right, man.
You're right.
That's right. War is always.
That's all I can say. That's my point of view, anyway.
Yeah, man. I agree with you, bro. It's gay.
There's there was some readings online, and I did a few screenshots. I thought they were beautiful. Peace cannot be achieved through violence. It can only be attained through understanding. War is only a cowardly escape from the problems of peace.
That's how I feel about it.
The belief in the possibility of a short, decisive war appears to be one of the most ancient and dangerous of human illusions. See, that's the type of shit that I fuck with.
Smooth.
You know what I mean?
That was
There's
sick,
no such thing as a small and decisive war, man.
Nah, man. You gotta stay woke, and the most important thing for all of this, for all you listeners out there, the people who listen to Donkeyman, the people who mess with the things that you guys are doing, is just always be grateful, man. You know what I mean? Like, just have some gratitude, because tomorrow's not promised for any of us. And just to make sure that you actually sit in the center of your life and actually try to stay woke. It's easy to fall asleep. It's easy to fall asleep on this phone. You know what I'm saying? It's easy just to get fucking lulled into the goo of life. It's easy to forget that you are a human. It's easy to get caught in mental health. It's easy to get caught in some fucking drama over here. Make sure that when you wake up, that there's an intention of actually just being present to everything as much as you possibly can, man. And just have gratitude. Gratitude that you can go and get a water out of the tap. Gratitude that you can take a shower. Gratitude that you can walk down the street and it's fucking semi-safe. Gratitude that you got some shoes on your feet. Like, the smallest stuff, try to have some gratitude around it, bro, because this shit can be gone tomorrow, and be gone this afternoon. So just try to stay woke, you know what I mean, on it. That's what I be trying to do, man. Trying to stay woke and trying to have some fucking fun.
We take a lot of things for granted.
Absolutely.
Most, 85%, 90% of shit we take for granted. We just think, oh yeah. But then, oftentimes when it's gone, then we're like, damn. Yeah. I remember my lights went out, the pole hit the thing and the lights were out like 2 days. And it was like horrible.
I remember that. Yeah.
It was like, oh God, what? Yeah. And I kept hitting the light.
2 days, bro. Ours was out for 4 hours and I nearly died.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like that sort of stuff. And then what dropped into me was, hold on, bro, chill. Yeah. There's people who actually don't have lighting at all.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying? And so what it did for me was it made me appreciate my little candle. It made me appreciate searching for the lighter in the dark, or I couldn't remember if I kept it in that cover. It was like, it was beautiful. It became this really beautiful moment of having quietness even.
Yeah, fucking
just being silent for a little bit.
Peaceful.
You feel me? Yeah, just nobody making noise, no phone outlets. Like, how great was that?
Yeah.
Because we don't do it very often. We don't slow down enough. And then the only time we slow down is when we get sick or fucking about to die. And it's like, oh, damn. Got to chill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And enjoy this thing. We're preaching a little bit, but it's nice to actually talk deeper about the things that are inside of my mind, especially to a wider audience, to let them know that this is where it comes from. I'm rooted in Nigerian blood. I'm rooted in Congolesian blood. I'm rooted in African American blood, and that everything that I say doesn't come from me. It comes from my grandmas and my uncles, my brother, my auntie, my sister. My mom. This is the message that I'm portraying to everybody. Is not Congo's message. This all came before me through the bloodline. Through the shamans and through the saints and through the sages of history. That's who I speak from.
Yeah. So you just mentioned you were Congolese. Is that how you came up with your name Congo? Like, where did that come from?
True story. I was DJing and I needed a DJ name, right? And I was coming up with all these names like Johnny Mnemonic, Johnny Rook. Johnny Rook is a type of bird. It's like between an eagle and a crow. I love Johnny Rook, right? So I was coming up with these names, and this was like 8 or 9 years ago, 10 years ago, right before I started DJing. And then I was like, I don't know. And I hadn't done my genetic test yet. Like you spit in the cup and you can find out. So this was came 3 years ago when I did my gene test. So check this out. So I'm sitting there and I'm asleep at night, and I said, ancients, give me a name. And my wife was laughing at me. She's like, you crazy. And I went to sleep. And at 3 a.m, bro, I woke up, Mr. Congo. Like that. And she was like, what? And I was like, I got my DJ name. And I went to sleep. So then Mr. Congo stuck. But what was happening is when I'm out DJing, bro, look at me. The African dudes would come up, they'd be like, hey bro, where you from? Yeah. You from the Congo? And I couldn't actually tell them if I was, because I did not know. All I knew was that the name felt right for me. Then fast forward 8 years, my mother-in-law kept, why don't you do your DNA test? Do it. I did it. I'm like, all right, buy me one. So she brought me one, spit in the cup. 2 or 3 weeks later, I get this test. 24% Nigerian, 17% Congolese.
Okay, cool.
Africa, everything else under the sun, of course. And it was beautiful for me, bro, because a lot of the people who I grew up with never had a chance to know exactly what part of Africa they came from because of the transatlantic slave trade. So for me, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful awakening of my culture. And that wouldn't happen had I not been in Australia, probably. You know what I mean? We kind of just go with the flow over there. And it's kind of funny. Now when I go back to America, I can tell who's from South Sudan. Yeah. I can look at the Nigerian. But now they don't know, but the broad shoulders, the dark skin, the tall, short, skinny, fat. You can just tell.
So because we've got new African migrants, we can tell the difference between the regions in Africa.
Yeah, that's right. Eritrea, Egypt, you can just look and almost tell now. Closer. And so for me moving out to Australia, I've gotten way more closer to my African roots here because I deal in that population out here. My Ethiopian brothers, John Bless, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? These are my people now. And so they teach me about my African roots through just hanging out with them. You know what I'm saying?
Because they're closer to the roots. They didn't get washed out for them.
Bingo. Yes, sir. So it's beautiful, man. So that's how the name Mr. Congo came. And
that's wicked, man.
That's who I am. And you know what? I got this dream. that one day I want to go back to the DRC, to the Democratic Republic of Congo, and actually do a concert, because it's pretty, I think their government and shit is all fucked up over there. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to go back and actually be on the earth.
Have you been there?
Nah, man. No. I'm trying to get to the continent, man. I'm trying to get to Africa. Africa, hit me up. I missed the Congo. You know what I'm saying? Put me on the tour. Let's go.
Get your name out there.
There's a guy.
Well, these sorts of platforms.
There's a guy called David Cho. He's a comedian, artist. He made his money by, so he did the graffiti art for Mark Zuckerberg before Facebook was famous, before they were anything. So Mark Zuckerberg employed him, and all he could offer him was Facebook shares. So he graffitied the whole office at Silicon Valley, and then Facebook blew up, and his shares blew up, right? Anyway, this guy, he's been on Vice. He's done all that before, all that shit, right? This guy goes to the Congo, and he's now actually supporting him. Like, this guy was on Joe Rogan. I will share it to you, right?
Yeah.
The stories that this guy has about his whole life is fascinating, right? Yeah. This guy, what's it called? Hitchhiked his way around America and whatnot. As an Asian, he's Asian.
Sure.
Back in the 90s, I think. But yeah, so he goes to Congo, and he sleeps with the tribe. He goes out. So his first idea was that he wanted to go look for dinosaurs, because there were still dinosaurs in Congo. And he was 18, 19, and he managed to con his way, because you couldn't get into Congo unless you were somebody, and he conned his way in there.
Yeah.
And he ended up getting lost in the jungle to the point where he thought he was going to die.
Yeah,
so
cool.
Fascinating story. I think he's reachable.
Yeah, nice, man. What's his name?
David Cho.
David Cho, reach out, man. I'd love to come on one of your exhibitions and hopefully find a brontosaurus bone somewhere.
I don't think he's into that now, but he's definitely he's definitely over there all the time, and he helps the tribes out and shit, and he's got documentaries about it.
Let's shoot this out to him, man. See if we can do something.
Absolutely, man. I'll try.
It's about changing the world. It's not just about changing, what's going on. It's actually, for me, the way I kind of look at my career, when it blows, and it will blow, it's just about actually trying to change culture and change the way that people view themselves, so that we can start to change the world, man. Because global warming and all that shit is fucking everything up. So I want to actually be a part of leading that in a really dynamic and creative way, using music and art and culture to actually start to go back in to what the Aboriginals was about, man. You know what I'm saying? Storylines and song lines, and teaching people that they belong to Earth, and actually really trying to reverse psychology, people off their phones and back into nature in a particular way. That's the big picture.
Grounding.
Yeah.
Taking your shoes off and just walking in grass. Simple as that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Without any technological thing there to distract you. Actually seeing the bee as a technology. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like actually seeing that as a really beautiful way of tapping in, relearning that, the water is, an app. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we reverse technology people into reminding us that we actually belong to nature?
Milk was the first version. Yeah, nature belongs to us. Milk was the first version, and cheese is version 2.0.
There you go. Bingo. Interesting.
Yeah. Back to your name, bro.
Yeah.
So we have started. I'm gonna build this guy into a rapper.
Oh wow.
He's never rapped before. He's never been on a track.
Totally.
So we've put out episode 36. You can go watch that now, where we were asking ChatGPT on help with a rap name for him.
Got you.
We sat out in the comments. That short still hasn't gone out, so when that goes out, we'll see what people say. But is there any suggestions of a rap name for Mladen?
Yeah, we have to get the rap name down first before we progress any further.
We have to.
I don't want to move anywhere with that.
No.
All right. Before I'm going to pretend to be a rapper,
you have to have your name first.
We're going to do it properly.
I got one that's just pinging in my head. I'll just say it because it's just like I was just thinking like M-Lads.
M-Lads.
You know what I'm saying? M-Lads, something like that.
That's my handle.
You can really use the Aladdin thing. You know what I'm saying? So you got the Aladdin in there. So like Aladdin. So maybe like putting that genie fairy twist shit on it could be kind of cool.
People think I'm Bin Laden. So
nah.
Yeah, but that's my uncle.
That's well, that's fine. Yeah. Use it. Use him.
Because I'm explosive like Bin Laden.
I like it.
There's one of your lines, bro.
I spent 2 hours in my motherfucking garden just before.
Yeah.
I was getting all fucking earthy. Yeah. I was cleaning out weeds.
Nice.
So I can add that to the story.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I don't know how that's going to be a reference back to. It's fine. You can create shit.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
You'll do it. You'll get it done, bro.
We got to work something out.
We'll work it out.
But yeah, so that's something that's happening. So keep an eye out.
They're not my strongest bars, but.
No, you got stronger bars for sure.
It's okay. You'll get there as you continue to practice your art.
Yeah, I know we have to work something out. I might need a ghostwriter.
Yeah, you got it. Chat GPT, that'll do it for you. Go for it.
Be like Audrey.
No, I think we'll give an opportunity to do an actual rapper to be a ghostwriter.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, cool. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll give an opportunity to someone, I think. We'll think of Beza. I think Beza wants.
He said he's down to write some lyrics for me.
Beza loves writing lyrics. Yeah. He loves writing other people's lyrics. Shout out Beza.
Beza.
He's good.
We did it. We did our jingle for Cosmic Connection. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Beza had his suggestions. But he's a dope fucking rapper. You know what I'm saying? And a dope writer.
Yeah.
He's actually. I would love to see him like write a book, you know what I'm saying? Just write something about his life because he's so beautiful with words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, fucking dope lyricist, really dope lyricist. Probably one of the best. He's like, for real, there's like, and I fucks with lots of rappers and all that sort of stuff. In Australia, there's 2 rappers who I fuck with. Beza Les is one as far as lyricism. Okay, other people got other stuff. And then Sixpence has really quite some dynamic lyrics. Shout out Sixpence.
And then he's coming on the pod as well. He?
Yeah, cool. And then, you know, from a universal rapper, like actually rappers who are rapping now, there's one who I got to shout out. Shout out to B Dake, who taught me about this crew. And my homeboy B Dake, and he lives in Thailand. If you're ever in Thailand, go check him out.
Yeah, right? We got to go to Thailand.
Yeah. So he's from the rap crew Griselda.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And Conway the Machine. Have you heard of Conway?
Really?
Yeah, he's one of the best rappers.
Don't make me fan out.
Yeah. I'm a fanboy Conway. So check
man.
it.
So Griselda's off its head,
there you
bro.
Go. That's one of my favorite groups. So what happened was I was at B Dakin's house, right, and we was chilling, and he was like, "Yo, this like 4 or 5 years ago." He's like, "Yo, bro, you fucks with Griselda?" And I didn't know who he was. I thought he was talking about Griselda Blanco, the cocaine queen band. Right. So I'm like, Griselda, and he was like, "No, it's a crew. Out of Buffalo. You got Benny, you got Westside, and you got Conway."
And they got so much content, man. Bro, those motherfuckers don't stop, bro.
Yeah, for real. They like us on this podcast. Like they go with their content. So check it. He was like, "I want you to listen to their first album, which is Dr. Birds," right? So he put it on, and it was the first time. It was like the first time that I ever heard Biggie Smalls or Outkast.
Okay.
That's what it reminded me of. When I first heard Biggie, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then when I first heard Outkast, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Then I heard them in my adulthood. Does that make sense? And I was like, "Yo."
Yeah.
And I just absorbed it.
Okay.
And then I started to listen to all their music now. And then but that Conway the Machine, the slant face killer, this motherfucker be killing. Make sure you tag him on this. Who is Conway?
Bro, he's off his fucking head.
Bro,
have you seen him?
No.
Have you ever heard? Oh my God, you're missing out.
So what happened was when I heard them, true story. Yeah. When I heard them, I was playing around with rap. I had done like 2 albums. I was fucking around writing. I'm writing, I'm rapping. When I heard them, I said, I got to pick up my motherfucking game. I have to pick up my game. I got to, on my, go to Mr. Congo, go to my Spotify. It's called Flowers to Griselda. I wrote a song in homage of Griselda. We're going to listen to it today. It's dope, bro. I'm telling the story that I'm just telling y'all on this song. And the album cover is killer when you see the album cover. I'll just let the album cover come up, right? It's called Flowers for Griselda, Mr. Congo. When you see it, it's total Griselda album. You're going to love it, Lads. You're going to love it.
Is that it?
Nah, it's called Flowers for Griselda.
No, but is that you?
Yeah, that's me. You got to type it in.
Oh, type it in. Because you got a lot of songs, huh?
I got a lot of songs. Man.
Flowers.
Yeah. So check it. This is it. There it is. You go look at the album cover.
Looks sick.
True.
Shout out to Reeks for the album cover too, man. Play it, man. It's a dope one. So this is my homage. Griselda, if y'all listening, this for y'all, man. You know, we hear y'all, you know. Let's collab, shit.
Fucking oath.
For real.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Mexidonian Mix, mate. Proudly supported by Lumine XNeon. Today,
I am so excited to share with you how Lumine XNeon has brought a touch of creativity and illumination to our podcast studio. Look, this bloody sign. She's a bloody beauty, and with their stunning custom LED neon signs, this is what you get. Hey, brother, what are you doing, brother? Lumine XNeon specializes in the blending artistry with the modern lighting solutions, creating the unique pieces which enhance any environment, brother. Our podcast studio now boasts the bloody bespoke neon sign courtesy of Lumine XNeon, man. A symbol of creativity and the cultural fusion that sets the stage for our diverse discussions, man. Alright. If you're looking to brighten your own spaces with a style, get the Lumine XNeon offers a range of personalized designs for your homes, bro. But the businesses, bro, if you go on the special events, bro, choice, each sign is crafted with meticulous attention to detail, bro. Alright, it's amazing. Ensuring it not only illuminates, but if you get the chili bin, it also inspires conversations and inspires ambience. Yalla, oh my god, yalla, bro. Visit the luminexneon.com today and get a free, you might even get a free SI drink or something. And then explore their gallery of designs for the Mexidonian mix. Listeners, you can use the Mexidonian mix, the word, at the checkout to unlock the special offers, alright? You must follow them on the social media at the Lumine XNeon, alright? So when you go on the social, you put the Lumin.XNeon to stay up to date on the later project and the inspiration. Howdy, partner. A huge thanks to Lumine XNeon for illuminating our podcast journey, for their continued support and celebrating diversity, creativity, and innovation. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions on the Mexidonian Mix Podcast.
Yo, man, check. It's a track about when my homie B-Date put me on to that Griselda, Dr. Birds one night, you feel me? I heard that Conway, that Benny, that West Side, shit changed my life, for real. Little story. Yo, you ever heard some shit that made you wanna sit like when a track bangs kid and the beat is very sick? The shit was so refreshing, hearing the machine spit, diamonds mixed with cocaine. Yeah, that shit was very slick. Pippin', money, power, respect, and a whole lot of dirty flicks. I was motivated by the hustle, made me wanna get rich. I dapped my boy Dakin and screamed out, "This is the shit." I had a revelation, let me tell you, and this is it. He fired up another J and then we got lit. I had to change my rhyming style and I had to get hit. Get rid of all the fake shit, get rid of all the tricks. I tighten up the pen and pad and straighten up my dick. These cat was from the buff and I was from the low. I took the keys and ran out the motherfucking door. This your boy Congo, and I cannot stop the flow. You sitting nosebleed, and I'm in the front row, yeah.
Listen, PJ in the front when it life. Ricardo Peachy on the Geechee cookouts is away. Listen, PJ in the front when it life. Ricardo Peachy on the Geechee cookouts is away. Listen, PJ in the front when it life. Ricardo Peachy on the Geechee cookouts is away. Listen, PJ in the front when it life. Ricardo Peachy on the Geechee cookouts is away.
I hit sawtooth and my focus was sharp as blades. Like when you was 6 and had a sharp fade. My education was these cats and I got a good grades. Respect is due where it's earned for the rest of my days. I had to get real shit. No longer I would play. My game elevated to the sky like sun rays. Now the heads were fully bopping, cause Congo had changed. Still looking kinda crooky and deranged. Like the first time I heard Cass and Biggie kinda strange. Griselda, I was closed, but y'all open up my brain. I had to look inside and stop running from the pain. Do the same thing over and over again and kinda insane. Dragging in my mouth, yeah, shit, I was spitting flames. Do. Hit your ass in the body, in the frame. Karate Kid and Miyagi on a pole like the crane. I could not stay the same like you lames in the same lane.
Listen, PJ in the front when it life. Ricardo Peachy on the Geechee cookouts is away. Listen, PJ in the front when it life. Ricardo Peachy on the Geechee cookouts is away. Listen, PJ in the fountain of life. Ricardo Peachy on the Geechee cookouts is away. Listen, PJ in the fountain of life. Ricardo Peachy on the Geechee cookouts is away.
Have a listen, but I'm just saying, have you ever heard a rap group that made you fucking do it? Have you ever heard of shit that made you sit up? If you remember, and then I just go through what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? What I was talking about would be Dake. It's a good one. You know what I'm saying?
That's sick.
So I think so for me and my work and my rap too, man. Like I actually try to pay homage to people who are still alive too. You know, like if something is really impactful, I'm like, I'll make a song about it. You know, because I always want to show, you know, respect to the people who are leading the game and the people who are, you know, inspiring me.
Yeah, fucking oath, man. I wanted to get to your DJing, bro.
Yeah.
So you were telling me briefly before we started how you actually got into it.
Yeah, man. I was at a party and this dude was just like behind the decks, but he just kept like pressing a button. Then he just walk away for like an hour. Then he'd come back, press a button. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm looking at it at this party.
He's not doing shit.
He ain't doing shit. I was like, I'll be up there. So then I was talking to my wife, you know, I'm like complaining. She was like, damn, why don't you just buy one since you could do it so good? And I was like, that's why.
Good idea, baby.
So I went out, man, and brought this console and didn't know like where it was go with fucking. And I'm looking at it, so I was like, damn. So I put the console aside. Then I looked up DJs in Melbourne. And there was a website that this dude did mobile DJing. So like me, you, we'd all go, we get the equipment from his house and we go out on a weekend. So I was learning like how to DJ little kids parties and shit. I'm learning, whatever. And so he get 200 and you get 100 at the end of the night. So I was like, okay. So I was doing that for like a month. Then I got some cards made and started to pass them out. Still didn't really know a lot about DJing, and I got my first gig from a friend of mine, and she just put me on, bro. It was like, yep, you're our DJ. And then from there, because she's well known in our community in Belgrade South, she just spread my word, bro, spreading me out. So everybody up there was like hitting me, like weddings, everything. But I'm still kind of a young DJ, but I'm learning, and I'm learning quick. And then next thing you know, man, it's just taking off. And now I don't have to spruik for business online. It's all word of mouth.
How many gigs do you get? Like how often?
So 2 on the weekends usually, Fridays and Saturdays.
Are you rejecting any?
Yeah, all the time because I get double booked.
All right, if you
so I don't reject anything if I can, but if I get double booked, then I have to find some.
If you get double booked, let us know.
Got you. Y'all gonna go in?
We need to get out. Yeah, that's Okay. We need to do nights when we're not doing anything.
Totally.
To be out there.
Easy done.
We said that before we even met you. We need to get DJ gigs.
Yeah, we'll talk
totally
about that,
and absolutely. I got
you. We got the equipment.
Okay, cool. Done.
Yeah, is everything.
Yeah.
Finito. Yeah. Say no more.
Yeah, sounds good, man.
Yeah, bro.
We'd love to help you out on the road as well.
I do it all the time, man, and it's fun. But I'll be DJing almost every weekend for many weekends in a row. Yeah. This weekend I got off, fortunately. Next weekend I'm back on all the way up through the 30th of August.
Bro, that'll be sick.
Just DJ
if
gig.
If you hear of anything that we can help with, let us know.
I will, for sure.
That'd be sick, bro.
Fuck yeah. We did also briefly mention that, so he's got a gig coming up on the 22nd.
Yeah.
In Dandenong. Our Beat.
Our Beat.
AOUR.
Beat.
BEAT.
Yeah, it's at Walker Street Gallery in Dandy. 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock p.m. Free event.
What night?
It's open mic Thursday. Come through. Yeah.
Next week.
He's gonna let me do a couple songs live, bro.
Yes, sir. So come through, bring whatever. Yeah. And for people out there, if you're in the area, man, it's in Dandenong, Walker Street Gallery, 6 to 9 p.m. I'm the host, and I'm going to be DJing. And then people just come through all different talents. Rappers, Baza's going to be there to rap. ACP's going to be there to rap.
Next week. Fuck.
Yeah, so
okay, that's soon.
You know what I mean?
Is that next week?
Yeah, next week, 22nd. Mm-hmm.
That's all right. Bring some merch with us and stuff.
Yeah, bring some stuff. Whatever you want, bro.
Yeah, we'll bring
Mi Casa Suka. We run it. It's through the Drum Theater. and it's been going for a number of years. Shout out to Billy. Me and Billy kind of curated it for a while, and now Caitlin's taking it over, and so we're working together just to continue to create that positive culture of people coming in performing. Some people, Mladen, man, they're just like their first time ever performing. They get on stage, bro, and we just give it to them. And we clap, we make them feel so good. Open mic, bro. That's sick. And it's so fun. You get all these young artists who are like closet artists who come out and have like amazing work, bro. They just been sitting in the closet. So we just promote them, and then they get their little Insta, their little social, and they start to get gigs from it too, man. So that's how exciting, man. That's where I met ACP at. You know what I mean? Bro. That's where I met Ridzy at Our Beat through that community.
Fuck yeah. That's wicked, man. Yeah, we'll definitely be there next Thursday, 6 o'clock. You'll see Donkeyman and Mladen live in the flesh.
We'll come to support.
That's pretty exciting, bro. How long have we been going for?
Yeah.
How are you on for time?
I'm good, man. What time is it? Let's go for like another 5 or 10. You know what I'm saying? Ask me some more questions. Or put on a beat. I'll freestyle. We'll just have some fun. It don't matter.
It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. I think is there anything that you wanted to share? Or actually, did you got any questions for Congo?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I think we've asked everything for now. Like,
fuck yeah.
I just want people to know, I got a YouTube page out there, man, Mr. Congo 809. Go check it out. All my music videos are there.
What is it again, sorry?
Mr. Congo 809.
Okay.
Yeah, so go check that out. Check out my Spotify, Mr. Congo on Spotify. Just, check me out. Follow, like, link, subscribe, share.
Quickly, your song that you did with 2207, those 716s.
Yeah.
You're listed on Spotify as Congo.
Yeah.
And so it's not showing up on your profile.
Gotcha. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? They'll find me either way. Sometimes it's nice too to have people go, "Oh, is that you in that song?"
Yeah.
And then you're like, "Yeah." And you're like, "Damn, you everywhere." So I don't really all that algorithm stuff is cool, but we'll get there. Like once we start to really boom, we'll get all of our paperwork. Everything will be in order.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But for right now, they'll find it. You know what I mean?
You just want to be out there and like us, we just want to fucking non-stop make sure we in everyone burnt into people's retina.
Yes.
Like you want to, when you close your eyes, you see the image still.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
There you go.
Whether it's heard or like visual, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's that subliminal messaging that's really important. And you have to continue to put your brand out there. And y'all, thanks for this platform, man. Y'all doing a great job, man. It's great meeting y'all. It's great getting to know y'all. Let's keep moving, let's keep shaking whatever ideas y'all have. I'll fucking promote 100%, vice versa. We got honey coming out.
Let's talk about the honey, bro.
Let's talk about the honey. Let's do a honey plug, bro. Before we go, we'll do a honey plug.
All right, let's
deal.
All right. So that honey there is just putting our sticker on there. So we've got our own honey.
Yeah.
You can call it whatever you want, but these are just labels just now to show everyone what they look like.
Yeah. So this honey it's cold pressed, raw extracted, pure Australian honey straight from the bee into this, right? These ones are crystallized, so you can either get crystallized honey or non-crystallized honey. Crystallized honey is a shit.
Everyone wants it like that anyway. It's raw, untouched.
So
straight from the bees.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, you can get them now. They're pretty good.
So the little ones are like $12 or whatever. So we're gonna have a landing page. But the thing is, our branding is gonna be Great Southern Honey.
Honey, yeah, that's the
so show them what the logo looks like on the.
I can show that. Yeah, it'll be up here on the screen.
Let me show that. It's gonna look sick. So our landing page is gonna have that on there and other sizes. You'll have the 1 kilo, 1 kilo. The 250, and then we've also got large tubs. If anyone wants 25 kilo tubs, we can look after them on that as well.
So, and if you want your own brand, hit us up because we can sort you out.
For real, own brand, so you can get your name on it, your label. So Congo, anything for weddings, like anything. This
you can
is
have
what
it personalized. So essentially, you can have any label on there. If you've got like I was telling you, Congo. When you're out DJing and you meet a lot of brides, for the weddings, and you have to sit down and do the playlist.
Yeah.
Like you can have your own Congo logo on there and you can say have as bomboniere. A lot of the brides out there know what a bomboniere is. It's on the center, like
the centerpiece of the table.
One honey would get given to each couple, let's say.
That's right.
Or each individual that's there. So brides are always looking for creative things to put down for their guests.
Yeah.
So, and they're affordable. and we can have them done for anyone.
That's a great idea, bro. Congo honey, straight from Congo. Don't fuck with that.
Done. You're gonna have your own fucking
straight
that's
from
what
the,
we're doing.
straight
That's
from
what
the
we
Congo
want to
jungles, bro.
We want to have like I don't want my head on fucking honey, bro. I want Congo's head on honey, bro.
Let's go.
That's the head that suits honey.
Totally.
Not this fucking thing.
No.
All right, so we're gonna do it like that.
Fuck yeah.
Let's kill, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all as usual, man.
Stuff like
One
that.
love. Peace out. Go check out at Donkeyman Records. Go check out at the Mexidonian. Go check out the honey. Go
Mix.
check it out. You know what I'm
Luminex
saying?
Neon in the house.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Luminex.
boy. Go check out
And
Congo.
let's keep
Mr.
booming.
Congo. Appreciate you for coming, bro. We won't do a freestyle because I'm having issues with the audio.
Good.
With
No
this
worries.
shit.
Next time we'll go in.
But you've already done a freestyle. You've done a sick freestyle.
Totally.
You know.
Thank you.
But yeah, other than that, go follow Congo, and we appreciate you guys watching.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace. Hey, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sticking around this far. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to like, be sure to share, comment, say something, whatever you want. Take it up with us. We don't care. We might read it on the next episode. Peace.